We are the cool kids, and this is our Rube Goldberg machine.
Cause and effect. The cause is that the ball goes down the inclined plane. The ball goes down the inclined plane. The effect is that it hits the wheel axle. You can see lots of cause and effect in our Rube Goldberg machine.
We have learned about force and motion to make our Rube Goldberg machine. We have to put enough force on the ball so it would activate the wheel axle.
Our ball has friction when it goes down the inclined plane, but it's not a lot of friction. Friction is an invisible force that helps slow things down. Gravity is an invisible force that keeps things moving. Gravity makes the ball go down the inclined plane.
Push and pull is where you have to put enough force on an object. Like we have to push a ball that hits the wheel axle and that pushes the bucket down off the table. You have to push something to make it have enough force. The inclined plane in our Rube Goldberg machine is where the ball rolls down the inclined plane, and it's slanted like this, and the ball hits the wheel and axle.
A basket of marbles falls when our wheel and axle hits it. It would push it up. A basket of marbles falls when our wheel and axle hits it, which activates the pulley. A pulley makes work easier, like most people do. The ball goes down the inclined plane and hits the wheel and axle. A wheel and axle is a simple machine to repair.
Now we'll show you.
Yes. When the wheel and axle hits the basket, it makes the lever go down and drops the ball down the inclined plane and into the cup. A lever is a simple machine. When you put something on it, it goes down and makes something go down. Or you can turn it so something can go down. This is a Rube Goldberg machine. We're the blockers. We're telling you about the dropper. It's a Rube Goldberg machine. Hi, my name is Willow. I will be talking about what a lever is. A lever is something that sits on a fulcrum. A fulcrum is the thing under a lever. A fulcrum is what makes the lever move up and down. The lever in our machine makes the ball roll down. Gravity is a force that pulls you to Earth. In our Rube Goldberg machine, gravity will push the ball down the inclined plane. The ball will go in the cut at the end of the inclined plane. Hi, I'm Jason, and the dominoes push a ball. Push and pull help our Rube Goldberg. A wheel and axle are a simple machine. A wheel can roll by itself, but it won't be a simple machine without the axle. I will be talking about friction. Friction is an invisible force that slows things down. There is friction in our machine. When the ball rolls down the inclined plane, there's friction. Hi, my name is Abby, and I will be talking about force and motion. Force is what you do when you push or pull. Force is all around you. Force is something that moves an object. Like, you use force whenever you push a heavy box or whenever you push a little ball. Hi, I'm Karen, and I'll be talking about inclined plane. The inclined plane is a rim is like a flat area that slants. In our Rube Goldberg machine, a ball will go down the rim into the cup. Cause and effect. Cause is something that happens before the effect. The effect happens because of the cause. The cause is in our Rube Goldberg machine is The ball goes down the lever, hits, and the effect is the ball hits a domino. That is causing an accident.
Now here's our video.
Our machine is called the popper because it pops the balloon.
We have a cause and effect in our machine. Like the car falls down and the car falls down and the ball floats up. The car is the cause and the effect is the ball floating up.
We use force to move dominoes in the Rube Goldberg machine. Force is something that we use to push or pull stuff.
Friction is a force that slows something down. The carpet has too much friction for the car to go fast. We had to put something smooth on the ground so there was less friction for the car to go fast, enough to pop the balloon.
Gravity keeps us on Earth. When the car rolled down the table, gravity pulled it down.
Push and pull are ways that you can move things. Like a car pushes the car pushes the pulley and the dominoes push the car. The car is a wheel and axle. A wheel and axle are simple machines.
The ball will go down the incline plane. A incline plane is a ramp.
You really need pulleys if you are pulling something heavy. If you're pulling, wanting to move some heavy metal, you can use 3 pulleys. We use a pulley to lift up a brick. How we use it is that we push some dominoes that will push a car that will lift up the brick. A wheel and axle is a simple machine that helps you with a simple task. We have 4 wheel and axles in our machine. 2 right here and 2 right here.
The ball will go down the tube and hit the car. The car will pop the balloon with a needle.
Now it's time for our video.
Hi, we are the Bees, and this is our Rube Goldberg machine.
The cause and effect is something that happens in our machine. Like the ball rolls down and hits the dominoes. The cause is the ball rolls down the ramp, and the effect is the ball hits the dominoes. Force and motion is an example for push and pull. You can't apply force to something by pushing or pulling it. We are using force and motion in our machine when we push the ball down the ramp.
The push is when the dominoes fall down because it is force that is pushing it. Give time. the ball, pull it down into the cup.
The incline plane in our machine is the beginning ramp that makes the ball hit the domino.
A pulley is something that can help you work. The way that some pulleys help you work is they will help lift heavy things. Our pulley helps us lift our ball. And we are also using a spring in our machine that knocks down the dominoes and gets the ball to move. Friction makes things slow down. Friction is a force. Friction is used in our machine to make the ball roll down the incline plane.
Gravity is a force. Gravity keeps things from floating in our machine. Gravity keeps things from floating in the air.
That's it. Here's our video.
Bananas. Cause is what happened, effect is how the cause affected you. In our Rube Goldberg, a car rolls down, hits dominoes. The cause is the car hitting the dominoes. The effect is the dominoes fell over. A wheel and axle is a rod with wheels on it. A car's wheels is a wheel and axle. In our Rube Goldberg, a car rolls down an incline plane.
You need force to move some things, and you need force to knock over things. The car pushes over the dominoes, and the dominoes fall.
Friction is a force that slows things down. There wasn't much friction because we had smooth surfaces and wanted the cars to go fast. Gravity is a force that pulls things down. It made the dominoes fall when the car hit the dominoes. The domino leaned, gravity pulled it down. Gravity is a force that pulls. An incline plane is a smooth board that has one end up and the other down. A car went down an incline plane in my car.
This is our radio?
Yes.
Yeah, this is our radio.
We are the Waffle Warriors, and our Rube Goldberg machine's task is popping a balloon.
An effect is in our machine. Cause is something that happens to make the effect happen.
Cause and effect happens in our revolving machine. One cause is that a marble hits a domino. The effect is that the domino falls and triggers a lever.
Force is when you move something. Motion is when something moves. We have force of motion in our Rube Goldberg machine everywhere. One example is when we roll a marble down the ramp.
Friction is a type of force that slows things down. You can use friction everywhere, and you use friction everywhere. You use friction with a car. You use friction by dragging something on carpets. If you use friction by using your hands and rubbing them so fast they start to create heat. There is friction in our Rube Goldberg machine because the marble hits the toy car, and the toy car moves on the smooth surface of our table.
Gravity is an invisible force that pulls things down. In our Rube Goldberg machine, gravity is seen everywhere in our project. Every time a domino falls or the ball rolls, gravity is acting upon it. So when it rolls down in here, that will fall and that will pop.
A car hits some dominoes, and a domino falls down and pulls a domino to the pool.
An inclined plane is a ramp. Our inclined plane in our Rube Goldberg is a toy train ramp that helps the ball get speed.
Pulleys make lifting heavy items easier to move, like a cargo crate full of bricks. It's hard to lift without a pulley, but we have two pulley systems, one to slow something down and one to pull something up and pop it.
A wheel and axle has levers in the wheel, and the axle is the part that makes the wheel move. When you push the wheel and axle, it starts to move in any direction. When something else is in its way and it hits it, it stops and starts moving something else. There are wheel and axles everywhere. They are on toy cars, vehicles, and on bikes.
And the lever has a fulcrum like a seesaw. It lets you move something with less force. The lever is in on the Goldberg machine when it makes a marble fall into a pulley.
Now let's watch our video.
Woo!